We are finally back, and today we're taking a little bit of a break from the cars and working on the rig. Now, over the past year, I've been in the pursuit to build the ultimate all-in-one truck. This truck takes me to the ocean to go surfing, to the mountains to go camping, and it takes the race cars all over the country. We're pretty dang close to how I wanted it. One of the last mods you guys saw us do was the truck bed cap that we have right here, and it is absolutely sick. I traded my previous rack system with a roof tent on top for this bed shell because I wanted to completely build this thing out to not only to help carry stuff when we're trailering the car, but to also camp inside of this thing. Now, we've been saving up and kind of creating plans on what we want to do to build this thing out to make sure that it's the perfect all-in-one. Like I said, I need this thing to tow tires and tools and whatever, but I also want this thing to be able to carry my surfboard and be able to sleep in this thing if I want to go camping. And today we're making that happen. Now, to make this happen, we have all of this stuff on this cart going into the bed. Now, this is DIY. Tim, bro, we probably have no idea what we're getting ourselves into here.
No, not at all.
But it's gonna be sick. And to make sure that it works, later on in this video, I'm gonna be testing it out. My biggest gripe with this is there's no insulation in the truck cap. So out here where we are in the desert, it is very, very hot. So mission number one is we got some DIY insulation here that we're gonna be covering this truck bed in. So just in case I'm camping and it's absolutely just disgustingly hot, this should maybe help out a little bit.
Cross my fingers.
Yeah, maybe, who knows.
It might help out, like, also when it's cold out.
Yeah, for sure.
So it'll keep you warm.
So that is mission number one for us today. We're gonna insulate the truck cap here. Hopefully help a little bit with, number one, I really hope heat, but number two, also keeping the truck bed cool, you know, in all conditions, which is very, very important. But we have some really awesome modifications to the truck bed that we're gonna be doing, so stay tuned. It's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna make this thing completely, crossing our fingers, livable. Actually, number one, just because out of my curiosity here, there's not a lot of gripes, but there is some things that I'd like to do to the shell to make it more livable. Now, the SmartCap is probably the coolest one on the market, in my personal opinion. It makes the truck look super aggressive. It's matte black. I mean, it opens up just like this, which is super sick, especially while camping. But for living out of it, there's a couple of quirks. Number one, there's no handle for you to close the lid when you're inside of the shell. So one thing that we're doing is a DIY handle here, and it's literally just a kayak handle that we're gonna be using to, oh, look at dude. Now, problem number two that we have not solved yet, and we will keep you guys updated on this in the future, is how to latch it from the interior, because I think I can do it by hand, but I'm not sure. There's no way to unlatch it from the, this is all something that I can explain later in the video. I'm just gonna see if this works real fast. Oh, baby!
Man, it works. Come on, yes.
Nice. And then I can, when I'm done, pop it.
You know, that's not bad.
First things first, insulation. I have no idea how we're gonna install this, but I'm thinking we're just gonna cut pieces, lay it across the top, lay it across the sides, and hope that it works, and we can keep you guys updated. Now, go ahead, start cutting pieces off and sticking it to the topper.
44 inches. Look at that.
Dang. Some insulation right there, dude.
Dude, feel the difference though.
Yeah. Should we stick her?
Yeah. Just send it, dude.
I can get it out.
You can kind of stretch it, so that's a good thing. Oh, look at that.
Making some progress. We've got all the insulation in the truck. Now, I feel like no matter what, insulation never really looks that great. So if any of you guys have any suggestions on, like, should we carpet it, or is there anything that we could do on the insulation?
Carpet it, but it would have to be like stick-on carpet.
Yeah. Anyways, the insulation's on. It's gonna get the job done. Hopefully keep the heat out. We're gonna test that tonight and see how good it is. But it's just really easy stick-on insulation, so we'll see how good it works. Next up is something that I really personally wanted for the, I can't explain it. We just gotta show you guys. Insulation good. Let's move on to the window shades. Next up, we have some, this is like the most DIY material. I have to give a big thank you to Rebecca, Tim Bro's wife, actually cooked me up. Look, listen, the only direction I gave them was surfer van, and they came back with this incredible like 70s dirty grimy surfer van curtain, and I love it. It fits the vibe that I was going for, like definitely like just old school.
Yeah, it's very
now what I wanted, these actual like side panels that open up are tinted, but if I'm gonna be sleeping in this thing, and I mean even just for safety, whenever I'm not by the truck and I have stuff back here, having just an extra layer of people not being able to see inside the bed of the truck is super cool. So I wanted something that like resembled a van. I would really love to build a van at some point, and so that's exactly what we did. We got these things, and if you guys take a look up inside the truck here, we got some DIY Tim mods. Tim actually built us some custom mounts right, which is gonna help hold the curtains, and they literally just clip on with some wire, and these things hang up just like a window curtain. It's really, really sick. I think this one is ready to go up over here, so let's go ahead and install this guy and show you guys what it looks like. You might be thinking, how is this actually going to work? Well, when Rebecca sewed this, she actually put magnets in the bottom of it. So this actually sticks to the frickin' topper. You got a legit shade, baby. This is frickin' sick.
It really is, yes.
I feel like the shade itself is not for everybody. You gotta like really be into the vibe. But I think this is dope. This is like I told you guys, I wanted a camper surfer van feel, and that's exactly what these do. The best thing is I can also take the magnets off, crunch this guy up right over here, and we still got the window. Actually, I should probably put them that way so I could use this little window right here. This is sick. So we still have full function. If I want to look out the window, I can. I probably move these back here, so that way I have full function of this mini window. Look how sick this is. Still full function. That is so epic.
I love how you can open the window from the inside, but you can't open the thing from the inside.
I know, right? SmartCap, if you're watching this, please make this to be able to open from the inside. But I think this is absolutely epic. A perfect little touch for the inside of the car. Whether I'm camping in here or just having things in here, that's a sick, sick add-on. So we're gonna do this window over here and the back window, and we will be all shaded out. All right, so here's the blank curtain here. Again, shout out to Rebecca. She just absolutely killed these. Blank curtain, and then this is the actual string that, or I guess wire that we're using. Technically it's for hanging up pictures, like very, very large pictures, but for our application, it's for the window shade. So we go ahead and run these through the curtains that Rebecca sewed up and put them up. Shades work. Now, last but not least is gonna be this one, which is probably gonna be the most tricky, but we'll figure it out. Surfer van, baby! All right, we are nearing the final part of the truck bed build, and I am so excited. This is probably, I would say, the most important part of what we're doing today, and that is lighting. Before I even unbox this, I have to give a massive thank you to Kingpin Equipped for supporting us on the truck build. If you guys need lighting for literally anything, I'm gonna go and leave a link to them down in the description box below. If you need anything for your truck, your trailer, etc., they are your go-to lighting solution, and let me show you guys why. Number one, very, very light, and we'll go ahead and unbox these real fast. Super easy, portable LED that's gonna get hardwired into the back of the truck, which is going to be so epic. Now, why these are so sick, number one, they are LED, super, super bright. They also swivel, so you can point these lights in any direction that you need, whether it be outside of the truck or, in my case, in the bed of the truck. We actually have 3 separate lights, 2 for the inside of the bed and 1 to go on the back door so that we can actually point it outward, and at nighttime have lighting outside. Let me show you guys the setup. So here are two of our lights. I already have one set up and ready to go. For a super easy and seamless install, we went ahead and cut out little squares in where the installation is. Extra heavy duty sticky tape on the back of the lights. They also give you the option to drill and mount if you would like, but since it's going on the top of my bed topper, I decided sticky tape was our best option. So we went ahead and sticky taped it with this extra heavy duty stuff that's up to like 100 pounds, and it is mounted so solid. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the left side here, and then this one is actually gonna be sticking to the window, but I'm gonna wait for Tim Bro to finish up our curtain for the back to do that. Let's go ahead and do this last one in the interior, and we'll be good to go. Now, actually, before we install that, a couple of other really cool features that this has. We are gonna do, I'll explain this more later, but we are gonna do two separate switches. We're gonna run the interior lighting off of one switch and the back lighting off another switch. I'll explain that when we actually use the truck this afternoon. These are actually dimmable as well. You can touch to turn it off, touch to turn it on, hold to actually dim these. It's really, really sick. And if you guys take the time to go check out their Instagram, you can see how actually durable these lights are. They're like hitting them with hammers and stuff. It's insane. Like I said, for every application, Kingpin is the go-to. Let's go ahead and finish up the interior lighting and we'll move on to the rear. Just like that, our Kingpin lights are installed. These things are freaking mounted. So sick. Oh, all right, this is the moment of truth. Tim, mastercrafted, wired up all of our lights. It's powered to the batteries. Oh, you did it with Tim. So okay, well now
to make sure
it's out of the bag now. You guys can check this out. We got, oh, that is so cool, dude. Interior lights and exterior. Oh my gosh, dude. Tim, that is freaking rad.
baller, dude.
That is so sick. And they're fully adjustable. Dude, these Kingpin lights are epic. Look at that.
How far does it spin?
It goes all the way out.
Wow.
All the way out.
That's gonna be so cool.
So nice. Fully modular. We have interior and exterior. The way we wired them up is we have a plug for our interior lights. So if I want those on, those can be on. And then if we have a plug for exterior lights right there, just so, because like when I close this, that's gonna be right next to my feet or my head, whatever, however I choose to lay. And I figured it'd be cooler. All we really need are the two interior lights. This is more for an exterior light for nighttime, which we got to put to the test. So we are running very, very behind. It's currently 6:30. I was supposed to be gone heading to the mountains right now, but everything usually takes longer than we think it's gonna take, but that's all right. We got it all done. It looked absolutely sick. We're gonna go ahead and clean up the truck bed now, get this truck out of here, gonna pack my camping stuff up, and then we're gonna head up for an adventure. This looks dude.
This looks
Dude,
crazy.
give me some. That is insane. It looks so cool.
You're missing one piece.
What?
Didn't you get something for this?
You guys are gonna see that in just a bit on our adventure. I am missing one last and final crucial piece to make this an official truck bed. Tim,
So cool.
this is so damn cool.
So you got that. I don't know if you showed anybody that.
Oh, we haven't. It's not done yet. I actually,
It's not enough.
we can show them. I actually had plans to do a cook for you guys tonight, camp and cook, but unfortunately this took a little bit too long for us to do that. So I actually made a DIY butcher block. Tim got us a piece of wood from the hardware store. When we cook, we can have my burner right here. I can be chopping up any food that I have and cooking for you guys. It'll be really cool. It needs to cure for a few more hours. I think it might have expanded a little bit.
Let's see if it was just...
Wrong side. There we go.
Oh yeah, for some reason it did expand a little bit.
Yeah, let's see if it still closes up.
Oh yeah.
Money. It's perfect. It's not done yet, and we actually don't have time to cook, but how sick is this? So we have a little DIY cook station right here, which we will definitely be using in the future, but this is not the last piece that we're talking about.
No.
All right, I think we're done. Let's get the truck out of here, and we got a little bit of a journey ahead of us. yeah, we are definitely chasing the sunset. So funny enough, I found this spot randomly on Apple Maps, just searching GPS locations, and it looks pretty promising. I'm not sure if it's gated or closed or anything. I'm gonna try it out for the first time ever. I figured this would be the perfect video to test it out. There are trails branching off from where I'm going, but I'm probably just gonna stay in the base area since I'm by myself and I've never been trail riding really ever before. So we're gonna chase the sunset. Hopefully we can get there before it gets too dark. I think we'll be okay. We are going pretty freaking deep. So I'll update you guys when we get a little bit closer. All right, well, this looks like the entrance. 1-lane road. See how this goes. Oh, that's a bunny. We are deep, so I'm very curious to see what's back here. The gate's open, so that's a very good sign. Gates open means it's okay, right? That's what the truck's for, exploring. Oh my God. Gates open. Guys, we are so high and so deep. We are literally on the side of a cliff. I don't have a ton of time. We are running low on daylight, but I had to pull off so you guys could check this out. Man, it just doesn't even do it justice. It's insane. Gates open, that's a plus. We've made it to our little campground here. It is pretty sick. Like I said, we are deep in the mountains. Like, it is silent. It's incredible. And the truck just looks awesome in the mountains here. Look how beautiful this is. This is insane. I did see a couple of really cool pull-out areas where we could kind of get like a mountain view, like an overlook view, but I think I like this, and we'll save the mountain view maybe for another time. But I do want to show you guys what we have to finish off our night tonight. Here is the truck bed. It looks so epic. Oh my God, with the lights, that is insane. So everything that we did today came out super great. Last but not least, we do have a full camper mattress for the back of the truck that we will be camping out in. So we got the pillow and we got my sleeping bag. Now, eventually I think that I might like to do like a comforter set for this in case I don't want to use a sleeping bag when it's warmer like it is today. But up here in the mountains, it's actually pretty cool. I am so hyped on, oh, look at the sunset. This is insane. Wow. It came out so perfect. This is what I had always envisioned for the truck. We did it. I think that I can confidently say we have built the ultimate camper truck, or really the ultimate all-in-one truck for towing, camping, surfing, whatever you want it to do, the thing will do. Look how epic this is. Absolutely beautiful out here in the mountains. We have it all to ourselves. Silence. Doing exactly what we built the truck to do. Eventually, we got to take some friends out and go on some of these trails out here because I'm sure these lead to some good campsites as well. Just being out in the open is pretty sick as well. I'm going to enjoy this last bit of sunlight here. Then we'll, oh, look at the moon up there. That's crazy. Then we'll hop in the truck and test how she is for the night. So stoked to finally be able to sleep in this thing. I guess now would be a good time to also show you guys a good shot of the kingpin lights here. I mean, you can rotate these things and give so much light behind the car. Also, rotate them back in, get some more light inside of the bay or inside of the bed. Also, you can dim these things. There she goes. Now she's at her lowest setting and we can bring them back up. So sick. Super bright, dimmable. You can turn these guys off so that way it's just the bed now. Everything works flawlessly. I mean, it's so sick, guys. I'm so stoked on how good the truck came out. This is going to be so perfect. While I'm definitely underprepared for this little adventure here because we were so late in the shop. But I think for this little mini adventure, it's perfect. We'll definitely make the trip back out, find a different campsite to hit up as well. But for today, this is absolutely awesome. Water, set and ready to go for the night. Just like that, this is our home for the night. Push handle worked awesome. I was able to latch the topper here, got the magnets on. All right, bed is set up for tonight. Now, I was gonna use the sleeping bag, but it is still pretty toasty. So I brought a thermometer because I'm very curious to see how hot it gets in here. 84 degrees. Not too bad. It's definitely not camping season. It is way too hot outside. So this is probably like the worst time ever to try this out. But honestly, not too bad. And I'm stoked with the outcome. The bed looks awesome. There's plenty of room for another person. So if Tiana and I go camping, this is going to be the perfect setup. Just definitely when it's not as hot. One gripe that I do have with the topper is I wish that I could sit up more comfortably. It is very cramped. My truck is so big and so tall that any higher topper would just be too big to drive anywhere, and I drive this thing every day and it can squeeze into parking garages. But yeah, that's one gripe I have, is I can't sit fully straight up. But I mean, if that's the worst thing, I think we're doing pretty good. But if we were to use the sleeping bag, it'd be super nice. I think I'm just gonna rock with a pillow for tonight. It is currently 9:09 right now. To end the night, I did bring my little modern Game Boy here. This thing is so epic. It's like I've been blasting some Fire Red, which has been epic. So I think I'm gonna end my night. Gonna blast some Fire Red, and I will see you guys bright and early in the morning. Check this out. Foot switch. So dope. All right, see you guys in the morning. Morning, guys. Sick. We did it. Good morning, guys. I slept like an absolute rock in the back of the truck. Insanely beautiful morning. The sun's just about to touch the top of the mountains here. I can confidently say that this was a very successful night. It got freezing last night, so we ended up using the sleeping bag and the hoodie. The mattress topper honestly is so comfortable. It felt like a bed. It was sick. It was literally everything was perfect. Next time we'll be a little bit more prepared. Bring some sheets and stuff like that. Definitely would love to do like a camp and cook with you guys. Cook out of the back of the truck and make a sick meal. That would be super rad. But overall, our little truck bed build out and camp night, extremely successful. Now it's pretty early in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and load up everything and get back to the house and get ready for some more work. I'm so stoked on the truck. If you guys have any suggestions on anything that we should do for the bed of the truck, let us know down in the comments down below. I'd love to see if you guys have any suggestions for anything that we should put in the bed to make this thing even better than it already is. I am super stoked. I'm gonna hopefully find some new areas to take you guys along in the the truck. Hopefully find some new areas to take the truck and take you guys along with, because this was so much fun and I hope you guys enjoyed this too. I know something totally different. We're usually doing the cars, racing, traveling for all that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, something a little bit different that we can do every now and then, because I do love to camp and love to travel. And I know Tiana is gonna be super stoked when she sees this. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I think that'd be super fun. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead, clean up, load up, and let's get out of here and get down the mountain. All right, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, leave us a comment down below, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out.